What's up everyone? Back again with another video. Today I'm going to try to catch up on some of the tools I've purchased in the last month or so that I haven't been making videos. So this will be a quick tool haul video, and because of popular demand, we're going to update the Civic, who has found its way to the new shop and is currently sitting here. I don't know what else to say about it. I'll go into this whole deal in a minute, but right now we'll start with the tools, and that way y'all don't have to listen to me talk about this car for 15 minutes if you don't care anything about it. Anyway, so tool haul for I guess the last month, maybe month and a half. Start with the oldest and move to the newest. I believe this is probably the oldest one, even though I haven't taken the plastic off of it yet. This is the bigger snap-on fold-out light. As you can see, it's just like the other one, just bigger, and has two buttons instead of one. Don't know if there's a part number. Yes, there's your part number, the one that starts with an E, if anyone cares. But this is supposed to be the brighter, bigger, better light. The top button turns that on. It's not as much a, a pointed light as it is more of a large flood. So I don't know, I'm not really as keen on that part of the light as I am the other one. Now the other function is pretty neat, because if you have it closed, you can hit this bottom button and it'll make just that light come on, which I think is pretty handy. And you can dim it if you hold the button down, and brighten it back up if you hold the button down. But then you can also flip it out, and same thing with the inside light. And it is magnetic on both the bottom and the back where the snap-on is, so you can stick it to different places. And then something pretty neat is you can actually turn that light on, the other light on, or both of the lights. So if you want to set it down in there and work on two different sides at the same time, you have that option, which I find that kind of neat. Now, one thing I don't know for sure, but I feel like the runtime on this light is very short. It takes a long time to charge, and with it at its max setting, which I left the box at home of course, so I don't know what the lumens are, but at max setting I know it doesn't last very long. It is USB-C charge on the side. It does take a long time to charge, and for some reason I haven't taken the plastic off. I don't know, I'm kind of weird like that. Next would be this. Let's get a part number here. There's your part number. And this is the 14.4 micro lithium cordless ultraviolet work light. Includes fluorescent enhancing glasses. So those are your glasses, whatever. This is great. I really like this. I used to have a little, I forget who made it. I think I've talked to y'all about it before, but the little cheap UV light for looking for AC leaks, which, I mean, I could find a pretty big one considering there's a whole line missing over here. Let's see if we can, oh, yep. See if y'all can see that. Probably not. Yeah, there's a whole line missing. It's broken off. Gotta go find it. Anyway, I like having a light that, UV light, white light, whatever, that I can just change a battery and keep going and don't have to wait for it to recharge. Man, that thing is serious. Like, if you miss some dye checking for an AC leak with this thing, I think you're just, I don't know. Here, I'm gonna blind everybody. There we go, blue screen. Anyway, do recommend this, highly recommend this. This is a great light. This, I don't know, I still think the other one's a little better buy than that one, the smaller version of that. So there's that. Yes, so a while back, I think I made a video about it. I got the small 3/8 Capri ratchet. Well, I went ahead and got the longer flex handle 3/8. Let's see if we can get a part number. It looks like CP12300FX, 72 tooth, decent little ratchet. I've liked this one so far. It was a little tight when I got it, still a little tight, but this one is a different design. Whereas this one has 2 screws that go through the back and then a black little plate. This one is got the large snap ring and then just a smooth back on it. Even the little direction changing switch is different between them. So they definitely don't use the exact same head on their different ratchets. The handles, very similar. I would say they're probably the same. But so far, I've played with it a little bit. I can't really give you a full review on this yet because I haven't really pushed it. But we'll let you know what I think about that. Next is this goofy thing. So this is Snap-on's, let's see, FH80MP. I'm guessing MP stands for multiple position. So the head will rotate around to different positions. I'm sure y'all have seen this by now. And you can lock it in, ratchet. And so I got it just thinking, hey, I like to get as many Snap-on ratchets as possible. Who doesn't? But I actually found a pretty good use for this guy. So when you're taking out, I don't think you can see it on this card now, the O2 sensors. And you've got one of those little angle O2 sensor sockets, or even say you've got a crow's foot off to the side and you don't quite have the right angle, you can move this around to a different angle, and then you've got that much more space to ratchet that O2 sensor off. So that's the first use I found for it. I've only used it one time, but as usual, you know, it's dual 80, lifetime warranty, made in USA, all that good stuff. So it's a pretty expensive ratchet, but I don't know, jury's still out on this one. I have found a good use for it, so we'll see. Like I said, I will update later on that one. And last but definitely not least is some good old knipex angled cutters. Part number 74-200. I mean, what else? You know these are good. You know, I've got the straight ones, I've got the long ones, short ones. Now I've got these angled ones just so you can get off of your whatever you're working on. You're not smushed right down on it. Also, it'll give you a little leverage if you're trying to pull out a now I can't even think of what they're called. You know what I'm talking about, on like ball joints and stuff. I don't know why I'm drawing a complete blank on it, but Jesus, it's just going to be one of those days where I can't think of what it's called. I'm sure y'all know. I'm thirsty. Gotta get some more of this mean bean going. Anyway, so that's the tool haul. Oh, I did get something else. This is actually something that makes me really mad. So, new shop. That's the wrong way. There we go. New compressor. You know, we don't need a lot here because most everything we use is battery tools. This is more for airing up tires and die grinders and little stuff. It's just a Husky 60 gallon. There's your specs. We had it delivered from Home Depot. Bought it in the store. So I actually looked at it in the store. I think that's the part number on it. It's a good price for the air compressor. There was just one problem. The delivery people apparently dropped it. So as you can see, that's the wheel, belt rides on it, and that is broken. So that's no bueno. Also, they caught the air filter. It's all torn up. And I mean, that's not important, but got dent there, bent that. Yeah, they tore it up real good. So luckily they're coming Monday, which is tomorrow as of this time, to replace this stupid thing. And it's a, you know, it's a mess. Oh, so we'll see. We will see. We'll find out tomorrow what the deal is. All right, so now the tool stuff's over. So all you guys that care nothing about this car can click off and go watch other videos. But, so I'll give you an update. Engine's in. Did it a while back. I've just been so busy I haven't had a chance to really give a full update. And for those of you who don't know what this is a 2000 Honda Civic Si. It does have the B20, B4 bottom end, B16 head, SI transmission. Not a whole lot done to it. It's got some cheap headers on. I just kind of threw this together real quick because I traded for this car and thought it'd be fun to put it together and drive it. It's got Buddy Club P1 wheels, 16-inch. They actually got the wrong size tires. They were on there when I got the car. But I'm rocking white on passenger side, black on driver's side. Does have a VS Racing carbon fiber trunk lid. Some kind of exhaust. I did put AEM True Time cam gears, and I have a little catch can. You see the little catch can, and with the plugs in the back. I've got to get all the right fittings for that. I just got some rubber hoses hooked on it right now. It's biggest issue I have right now is that AC line is broken. I got to get the AC working. That's the main reason I haven't done much with it, is because the AC doesn't work. And if you're in Alabama without AC, you can give it up. And also need passenger side door panel. Oddly enough, the interior is actually in really good shape. Oh yeah, and I'm still running stock ECU, but I have a Apex AFC for adding fuel to it to make up for the displacement, which it's running fine. But I would like to get an actual ECU with Honda at some point to make this thing run a little stronger. It has some cheap, I think it's called Yanaka coilovers on it, all four with adjustable control arms in the back, and or lower uppers in the back and uppers in the front. So it's got fully adjustable suspension on it. Still got a lot more to do. I just put brakes on it, stuck the engine in it. The old engine, the B16, had a giant hole in it, so had to go with this big boy. Funny enough, I actually have a spare engine for this car now. I have two B20Bs with two VTEC B16 heads. So at some point I'm going to build the other engine probably pretty soon. I just wanted to drive it and hear VTEC noises. You know, it's been 20 years since I've had something like this, so I thought it'd be fun to play around with it. It's not fast by today's standards, but it is definitely fun to drive. And over here, through the Hall of Darkness, oh, y'all see it, sitting over here, is the Mustang. Dirty as always. I mean, this wouldn't be my Mustang if it wasn't filthy. So it's just chilling over here as we're still waiting on our lifts. They haven't shown up yet. But Mustang's just sitting over here waiting. I may take it to a race or two this year, but we'll see. For the most part, it's just waiting to get abused. Anyway, guys, let's go back through the hall of darkness. Y'all can't see what's in this room. It's a secret. Anyway, hope y'all liked the video. Actually made a 15-minute video for once. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, tell me how horrible I am, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.